Hello friends and welcome back to Finnish Friends React. I'm S and I like old K-pop.
I'm Kay and I've come to know that I'm seeing everything for the first time, but she's the boss. She decides what we watch.
And we are watching SHINee 2010.
Okay.
Yeah. You've seen the series Lucifer, haven't you?
Yes.
Well, do you remember there's a little bit of where Lucifer is going to confront some Korean drug sellers?
I do not remember this.
The detective said, "Please do not say hello drug dealers." And he said, "I would never do that." And then he goes and does that, but in Korean. Well, in that scene, this song is in the background because it's called Lucifer.
No way.
Yes.
No way. That is cool.
So that's what we're watching. It is a big hit. Giant hit.
Okay.
One of SHINee's biggest hits, I suppose.
Okay, that's so cool. That is so funny. I enjoyed that TV show. So, yeah.
Many did. I did too.
Yeah, in its earlier days. Anyway, focusing. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like and leave a comment. And always come back for more.
SHINee Lucifer. No lyrics though.
Oh god. Oh no. Yes, okay.
Junghyun has very cool hair.
He does. He is coming through best in these old ones, I would say. He has amazing bone structure.
Yeah, I think his bone structure is really good. And he already had the kind of sexy image, so.
Yeah. But no.
His hair is just wild.
Just no.
Also, Tevin looks like a girl.
And nothing wrong with that, but just at least look like a good-looking girl.
Oh my gosh. Are you trying to say that Tevin doesn't look good-looking? Also, Onyo's vest has a fur in the back, and that's so 2010. So. But look at that.
No. I mean, we all have our eras, but just no. Yes.
We are also going to watch the dance practice, in case you didn't get enough of these babies. Look at them, just so small and trying to be tough.
Yeah. Look, fancy car, all of that.
Yeah, a row of fancy cars.
Yeah. I mean, of course, the looks are great. I mean, well executed. He is so showing off, like, hey, I've been going to the gym.
Also remastered non-potato quality. So it has been sharpened. It used to be very difficult to see anybody's makeup.
He's looking like...
Onyo always looks good.
Yeah, it's like a safe enough. It doesn't age too badly.
Onyo always looks like himself.
He's definitely bringing the guns and the energy in this one.
You go, Junghyun. I think this is Tevin erasure though. He has that emo swoop.
Has he ever commented on the hair himself?
Plenty. Yeah, plenty.
Does he go like, not my best era?
No.
He goes, I love it, I'm gonna bring it back.
No, not that either. he was mostly annoyed that people actually thought him as a girl.
Okay, what's that?
Very long ass high note. Still going. Minho looks and frankly sounds the same.
Yeah, and it's not his best look.
Either? Really?
No. The haircut is not doing him any service.
Too
blocky.
I really didn't have any issues with this except for Key.
Which was quite something.
Because it was, of course, that's his interest point in this one, so he also has to kind of, show it off. He has to, show that side and everything. If you've got the back muscles, you gotta show it.
Lucifer.
So that was Lucifer, the MV, and now we are going to watch the dance practice, which probably is Potato. Dance practice, Lucifer. Very Potato. Also, Temin has a trippy shirt.
Yeah.
This was the first boy band dance practice. Like this was the first, this started the trend of dance practices.
Well, I can see why, because you can see the dancing so much more clearly in this. That you can really see how synchronized and sharp it is.
Also, this was the beginning of SHINee considered, like they were considered to be doing the hard dances. Temin made a mistake and smiled at it. I don't even know what's up with Key's hair now that it's in a ponytail with the shaved part. Look at them being cute. Trying to be very tough.
Of course.
Tough and manly.
But it is funny how much more, just how much more you can see the actual human talent when you just have that regular dance practice room and you can see them do these things in the music video. You're always distracted by the looks and the cuts and everything that's going on. And
Temin likes stripy shirts. This outfit became so iconic that nowadays it's a thing whenever he wears a stripy shirt. And they're very in sync.
yeah, they have practiced a few times by this moment.
I mean, yeah. They were all trainees for at least 2 years before they even had their debut.
That shirt is so trippy though.
Yeah, I love it. It's funny also because Minho is the body, but
No.
in this one because he's wearing, more covering clothes, it's Jonghyun looks much more in like
Buff
fitter.
and fit, yeah.
It's kind of his body shape.
Yeah, because he's doing that. You're checking out the hula hoop there. Gotta keep your core fit.
Of course.
That shirt is becoming too much.
It's coming alive. Temin hypnotizing people since 2010. Still smiling at possible mistakes.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, oops. That's funny. It's funny. It gave me a chuckle, and it was good vibes.
Yeah, I think it's interesting because it's so old, and you're like, oh, well, what are we watching a really old dance practice for? But I think that the Shinee's early dance practices are really interesting because, they're actually dance practices. They're not trying to make any faces or, they don't sing along even. They do the basic gestures and that's it.
Yeah. So it feels more authentic, kind of more like a sneak peek to behind the scenes.
Yeah, and nowadays there's all sorts of like there's dance practice 1 and then there's dance practice with eye contact, which means that they zoom right into their nostrils.
Okay.
And you know, then there's dance practices with, you know, spinning cameras or whatever. Like there's all sorts of gimmicky dance practices which don't feel like they're actual dance practices. They're just performance videos.
Yeah, and this one really felt like you're their friend who's there by the sidelines, like, hey, can you film us doing this thing so we can see how we're doing as a group? Like, it had that very homey vibe, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, like this is the same thing that they've been doing, you know, 6 hours a day for the last, you know, month or 2.
Yeah.
And one of them just got shot by the camera.
Yeah, like, what?
One of those times when they practiced. Oh my gosh.
You know, dropping bombs.
Fine, I will use whole sentences from now on. I will try. Yeah, so.
Okay, that was fun. That was nice.
But that is how the trend of trance practices began.
Okay, yeah. I can see why. And it's always nice to get a little bit of a less polished thing. Feels like you know your idols better and you feel a bit closer to them, of course. And it's just nice. And like I said, just you see the talent better. So yeah, I can see why it would be a thing. Okay.
Opinions. Comments.
Was anyone able to actually watch the dance practice with the trippy shirt in there? Or does everyone go,
Oh, come on. Anybody else Tammy's shirt fan? Just me?
Yeah. Okay. Come back for more.
Next time, more SHINee, probably.
Bye.
Bye-bye.